Hi, this is Bear Bear and this is my first ever gameplay, but as usual I'm using the last 30 seconds recording video, so it might get choppy. I apologize. But today we are going to do our rock area. So now currently I'm showing my current rock area. It is very pathetic. It's just one straight line and it's so ugly, and I'm going to change that. So before we can do it, we need to clear up everything. So if you need flowers, yeah, let me know. I can give you some and you can duplicate it. Okay, so for the fossils, if you don't want them to spawn, you can hide them behind trees, behind cliff. You just need to hide 6 and they won't spawn anymore. Okay, so I'm just digging them up because I'm working on this area, so I have to take them out and I haven't hide them yet. So when I'm done with the build, I will have to find some place to hide them and also need to dig them out from the various spots too. Okay, so now that our area is clear, we need to clear the rock. So I drank coffee and I also eat some popsicles just because I'm lazy to eat one by one fruit or anything. So that's why I'm just eating them and hitting the rock. So when I was hitting the rock, I was like, oh shit, this is real. I actually had a second thought on redoing this area because I'm lazy, but anyway, I just go ahead with it and try to make it nice. So I break all the rock, and to be honest, I was very excited because it's a big area to work on. So yeah, so currently I just showing you how big the area is. So it is really very big. I was afraid that I don't know how to make it. So anyway, I decided to center it with the what's that called, the bear pond. I wanted the entrance to be at the center, so I actually did something like this, which I changed because after I put the 2 centerpiece, it just looks so ugly and I don't know what to do at the side, the front, and also the other side. So I decided to scrap it and do a maze. So I have never seen anyone do this before. I am so excited to share with you once it's done. So currently I'm just laying some path and doing some brainstorming the different areas what I want to do. So I know this part I want flowers, so I make it a small flower shop here, and I know I want 2 centerpiece. So the 2 centerpiece is because I have 2 entrance. One is to the beach and one is from the bear pond, and they don't align. So I have to find a way to make it pretty even though they are not symmetrical. Okay, so the egg is just there for me to to mark the area for the 2 centerpiece. And also currently I'm using dark dirt path as the center for the rock, but it doesn't match, so in the end I did change to light dirt path. So now I'm going to time travel and see whether I can get the rock to spawn. So I time travel and fortunately I did spawn a rock, but the more I look at it, the more I'm not pleased with it because of the gap. So I have decided that I will lay down some in-game dirt path to be overlaid with the custom path. So I decided to eat something and break the rock, and also try to try the different dirt path. So there are 2, right? One is the dark one is the light one. So I don't know why I started with the dark one. It was really ugly. It doesn't match my custom path, and when I overlay it with my custom path, right, it actually looks really dark, so it doesn't match the other area. So I change it back to the light dirt path and also do the curve shape because my path is curved, so I want them to look good. So when I try to overlay the custom path, finally I noticed that I need to change the area a little bit because it doesn't line up nicely. So as you can see now that there's a gap, the grassland, so I had to change the area. So I went to pick up all the fences and rearrange the area, and also thinking of how to make it pretty. So this is not completed yet, it's just trial and error, and currently I'm just like, okay, I will just make it in the middle for every rock because consistency. Okay, so after which I actually done with this area, so I have to change the path as well. So after I change the path, I try to lay down the path to see if it line up properly, and I think it is good because it is lining up nicely. It doesn't have any gap. I'm happy with it. So I have changed this area, and I also have made the others area. I've completed them, and I time traveled to the next day to see the rock, and this is the result. It is super pretty. I love it. This is the best I can get, to be very honest. So I will just live with it. So I'm very happy with this rock, and I just want to show you. So the second day it spawned as well on the other side. I'm super happy. Like I said, it's like going so well, right? So I was like, it's going too well. So I went to time travel again, and I don't see any rock. I was so sad. So I was like, I jinxed myself, and this is not good. So next time, don't celebrate too early. And I went to find the rocks, thinking if I have any place that I did not put down weeds or anything like that. So I found this rock here, so I have decided to, you know, just eat something and then break it lah. So currently I'm just adding something here so it doesn't hinders my rock anymore, hopefully. So you can actually use weeds, mannequin or flowers, anything, just anything within a 9 grid have something, it won't spawn there. Okay, so now I'm just looking at my rock area again, and tada, the very next day is spawned. I'm super happy. I'm not kidding. And then the next day I found a rock in front of dog house. I'm so sad, so I had to do the same thing and, you know, break it again. And then I added a glowing moss area, and also I tried to run my whole island and try to fill spot with some weed and everything. But in the end, I still found another rock in front of Lily home. I must have missed it. I was so sad, so I had to eat something and break it again. So this is what happened when you don't check thoroughly and you're too anxious. So next time, if you were to do something like that, right, I hope you guys will check thoroughly and don't make the same mistake as me. So the very next day, I found a weed in the middle, so it won't spawn if there's weed, so I have to pick it up. And as usual, I'm just running around to see if the rock has spawned at the correct space, and it has spawned here. Okay, so this is where the nightmare begins. After this, I was like, okay, Annalisa is leaving. I was so happy because I can go for a villager hunt. I want to hunt for maple. So I was like, maybe I can take a break after so much time traveling. So I went to this dodo, and I realized she has not left yet, so I cannot find new villagers. So this is a wasted Nook Mouse, so which is fine. So the very next day I went to time travel, and also I found Meringue. She's so cute. I wanted Maple, I know, but she's too cute to pass. So I decided that, you know, I will talk to her, I will invite her. And also what is not shown here is a lost footage that when I time travel before I come here, right, I actually went to check the rock area and there is no rock. I ran around my island, there is still no rock anywhere. So I was very concerned. I'm like, what went wrong? Did my time traveling, you know, mess with the game? Which is apparently not. I'm just thinking too much, but it's okay. Now we will just get Meringue first and we will think about it later. So she's like a cheesecake, I think. So let's eat her. Okay, so now I'm just showing you that she has moved in and she's in boxes, so she's moving in, and we still don't see her house yet, but soon I will definitely show what's her house looking like, and I will introduce her in my YouTube channel. Okay, so now let's move back to our rock. So this rock, I was thinking real hard what went wrong. So I was thinking maybe it's the ages problem, and maybe it's the fence problem. So I went to, you know, I decided to pick up the fences around the area, and also I lay down the custom path to prevent, you know, the rock from spawning there, which is highly unlikely, but I just want to make sure. So I went to check, and true enough, it is here. So I was super happy. I was like, one more to go, one last rock to go. And also I put back, all the stuff and everything. And the next day I travel again and the rock is not here. The last rock, where are you? So I was thinking, okay, maybe it's my store. Okay, maybe my storefront, my store is too tall, so I decided to move them out of the way as well. So I thinking that hopefully they will spawn, because I couldn't find any rock on my other parts of my island. So this has to be it, right? It can't be the area anymore or the fences. So I've decided to just take up everything. And now let's go check it. And this is the last rock, baby. I can't use the word happy anymore because I'm more of like, pew, you're here, it's like sign of relief. So after that, I decided, okay, I need to, kick off the custom path and then put on the fences, put back on my storefront and everything. By the way, I really find speed building or normal building videos really relaxing. Hence, I uploaded my first gameplay video. But unfortunately, I still don't have a capture card, so it might be choppy. I apologize again. Okay, so anyway, this video will be under my gameplay playlist. So I will be uploading another video on the tour under my tree design playlist. So I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I do making them. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.